shocked. I don't think so. Look at the attitude. I respect you, salute. I could have died of hunger. Got stuck in healthy food. Boss, gotta lose weight. A fish pakoda, the vegetarian sandwiches, the batata vadas, the paneer shashlik. Please cut one second. Can't control myself. So recently, a couple of my vegetarian friends landed up in the night, and it was dinner time. So I guess they expected to be served dinner, and I said, well, I would have loved to, but I'm sorry I can't, because all my utensils, cooking utensils, serving bowls, plates, spoons, cutlery, all of that is used only for pure non-vegetarian food. I cannot contaminate it by using it for non-veg food, So I said, if you had given me fair warning, I would have got separate utensils, separate plates, cutlery for serving you, or you could have brought it with you. But now, how do I do this? I mean, it's against my faith. I said, well, I have mutton curry with potato. If you want, I can take out the potato from it and serve you, if that's okay by you. They said, not at all, that's against our faith. How can you even offer it to us? I said, fine, no problem. But then it's against my faith to serve, and to cook and to serve vegetarian food in my pure non-vegetarian utensils, in my pure non-vegetarian kitchen. But they said, I'm sorry, it's late in the night, and we don't mind you cook it in the same utensils, so what is your problem? Anyway, they were guests, there's nothing I could have done. But the insensitivity really offended my sentiments. And ultimately, in the same utensils that we cook pure non-vegetarian food, we had to cook vegetarian food. Tori, palak, gobi. Same utensils which are used only for mutton, chicken, pure chicken, pure fish. Same bowls in which mutton korma is served. There was paneer lababdar being served. They did not once apologize. We are so sorry for contaminating your utensils, for making you, disrespect your faith. Not at all. They were enjoying themselves, saying, oh, how delicious, the paneer is amazing, the mushrooms are so well made. And I was sitting and crying from inside, because I knew that after they go, those utensils, those plates, those cutlery, all will have to be given away. All will have to be chucked. I cannot use them anymore because my sentiments are hurt. Then just a week back, I was traveling from Bombay to Delhi. It's a 2-hour flight. I was in a very good mood. But as soon as the flight took off and their in-flight service started, I was shocked to know that they were only serving vegetarian food. They had absolutely nothing for non-vegetarians. I couldn't have gone against my faith and eaten, vegetable sandwich or batata vada. They had no non-veg. For 2 hours, I was hungry, sitting quietly in my economy seat, crying away softly, quietly. Didn't want to disturb the other passengers who were happily and sadistically, if I may say so, chomping away on vegetarian patties, while I was sitting there hungry, lost, crying away, sobbing away quietly. For 2 hours I was crying, because I was scared that I could have died of hunger for 2 hours, nothing being fed to us. Are we not humans? Are we not paying the full price of the ticket? Now imagine if the flight had only non-veg food. Will the vegetarians remain hungry for 2 hours? I ask you, please think of it. When will we get equal rights? How long do we have to wait for it? This deeply offended my sentiments. Only I know how, I survived it, and I've got a fear of flying now because of that. I cannot make myself go and do a flight because every time I think of flight, the vegetarian sandwiches, the batata badas, the paneer shashlik, I get nightmares of this. I'm sorry, I cannot touch that food. Against my faith, my sentiments get hurt. It didn't stop there, you know. I mean, it seems like people are so insensitive around me or generally in life. I mean, just recently I went for a meeting, and after the meeting got finished, it was lunchtime. But in that vicinity, there was only one restaurant, a vegetarian restaurant. So I said, no problem, I'll go in and see what they have. When I went in, I was shocked to realize that they only serve vegetarian food. There is not one item, mind you, not one item of non-veg in their menu, in their restaurant. Now compare this to non-veg restaurants. They have a separate menu, forget about one or two items, they have a separate menu for vegetarians. The vegetarians can walk amongst us, can sit amongst us, can eat amongst us. But non-vegetarians are treated like orphans, stepchild. I was sitting over there and just looking like a lost child, hungry lost child, who needed to be fed, but there was nothing to be fed. And when I complained to the waiter, what is this? Not one item for non-vegetarians? What kind of discrimination is going on in this restaurant? When non-veg restaurants can serve vegetarian food, why can't vegetarian restaurants serve non-veg food? So he said, sir, if you are so hung up on eating only non-veg, then we have something which can give you the same feeling. I said, I see. I said, what is it? So just to rub, it's like to rub salt over our wounds. He was like, you can have, sir, tomato omelette. I said, tomato omelette? So he said, yes, sir, it's made of besan and it's got tomatoes in it. It will feel just like omelette. Shall I get one for you? I said, no, thanks. Then he said, sir, okay, I have another item. I said, which one? So he was like, sir, why don't you have gobi Manchurian? I said, gobi Manchurian? I said, why will I have gobi Manchurian? So he said, sir, it tastes just like chicken Manchurian. Now imagine this. I mean, at this point, I was so deeply offended. I need some water. Please, someone get me some water, please. I'm choking. Now imagine if in a non-veg restaurant, the waiter was to suggest that, sir, why don't you try, we don't have any vegetarian food, but why don't you try, sir, fish pakoda, because it tastes just like paneer pakoda. What will be the reaction of the vegetarian customer? I ask you. I will not tell you. You just tell me what will be his reaction. I was deeply offended. Do non-vegetarians have any respect in this society? Do we have any rights? Or can anybody come and offend us and expect us to say nothing? And this is why I had to come out and speak for myself and for all my brothers and sisters who eat meat. We are being discriminated against. We have to raise our voice. I'm sorry, I just got a little emotional just thinking of all that I've gone through with all these. Just please cut 1 second. I can't control myself.